This is the Chapter 5 practice test for Algebra 2. So numbers 1 and 2 say simplify the expression. We've got simplifying all the way up to number 6. Okay. All right, so you're going to look to see if there's anything you can reduce or cancel. So I'm seeing 10 and 10. No other A's, so let's see, that's 9a to the third over 8. Number 2. Cancel the 3's, cancel the v's, reduce the 2 and the 6 to 1 and 3. So and a v to the first and a v to the second. So that one completely cancels, and that leaves us with v. So we've got 1 over 3v. Number 3, I've got coefficients of 2 and -1, which gets us to -2. Exponent of 1, exponent of 1, so add those to get x to the second, y to the first and y to the fourth, so y to the fifth, z to the first and z to the second, so z to the third. Multiply the coefficients, we've got -8, got a y to the third, and a z to the 2 plus 3, so z to the fifth. All right. Number 5, everything needs to go to the power of 2, including the -3. So -3 squared is 9. X to the second squared is x to the fourth. Y to the third squared is y to the sixth. Z to the third squared is z to the sixth. Number 6. I'm going to write a 1 there because I've got my -1 squared, which is +1, which I don't even need to write. Y to the first squared is y squared. X to the third squared is x to the sixth. Generally, you'd write this first, so you'd say x to the sixth, y to the second. All right. Some more simplifying, and you want to make sure you have only positive exponents. I've got a negative and a negative, so I'm going to change them both to positive. In the numerator, I've got a 2. I've got a j to the first and a j to the fourth, so that one completely cancels. That one becomes j to the third. H to the fourth and h to the third, that one completely cancels, and that one becomes just h. K to the second and k to the third, that one completely cancels, and that becomes k. So let's see, alphabetical order, we've got h to the first, j to the third, k to the first, nothing left in the denominator. So you can write it over 1 or just simplify it like that. All right, negative and negative, change them both to positive. X to the second and x to the fourth, this one completely cancels, that becomes x to the second. Y to the first and y to the second, that one completely cancels, that becomes y. Z to the seconds both completely cancel, that leaves us with x squared y. Number 9, I'm seeing some 0 powers, so those go to 1. Those cancel. 4 times -1 is -4. X to the -2 and x to the second. Add those two together, that becomes x to the 0, which is 1. And I've got z to the -4th. Move it to the denominator, make it positive exponent of 4. So 9 should be -4 over z to the 4th. 4 times -4 is -16. M to the first and m to the -1st combine to get m to the 0. So that's 1. Okay, those cancel. P to the second stays. P to the 0 becomes 1. Q to the fourth stays. So number 10 is -16 p squared q to the fourth. All right. Number 11. 4 to the third power is what? 64. K to the third. H to the second to the third, so multiply them, that'd be h to the 6th. This is 1 to the third, so that just becomes 1. So it should be 64 k to the third, h to the 6th. Anything to the 0 power is 1. y to the negative second to the fourth is y to the negative eighth, so move it to the denominator and make it positive 8. And then z to the second to the fourth is z to the eighth.